Ah, intelligence. That elusive thing we all wish we had more of. Whether it's acing a test, impressing your boss, or just winning an argument with your know-it-all cousin, we all want to be smarter. But here's the thing. Becoming smarter isn't about being born a genius. It's about training your brain every single day. Hi, I'm Leo the Stickman, and today we're diving into the science-backed secrets of how to actually become smarter every day. Spoiler alert. It's not about reading more books or memorizing random facts. It's about working smarter, not harder. So grab a notebook or just open the Notes app on your phone and let's get started. You know, intelligence isn't just about how much you know. It's about how well you can think, solve problems, and adapt to new situations. And the good news, you can improve all of these skills with the right strategies. So let's dive in and discover how you can start boosting your brain power today. And here's the best part, you don't need to be a genius or have a photographic memory to succeed. All you need is a little bit of strategy, a lot of consistency, and a willingness to step out of your comfort zone. Ready? Let's go. Let's start with a hard truth. Intelligence isn't fixed. You're not stuck with the brain you were born with. Thanks to something called neuroplasticity, your brain can grow, adapt, and get smarter, no matter your age. The secret? It's not about cramming information into your brain, it's about training it to think better, learn faster, and solve problems more effectively. Ready to learn how? Let's break it down. Here's the thing, your brain is like a garden. If you nurture it with the right habits, it will flourish, but if you neglect it, it will wither. So let's talk about how to cultivate a brain that's sharp, focused, and ready to tackle any challenge. And remember, the goal isn't to become a genius overnight, it's to make steady, consistent progress. Think of it like planting a tree. You water it a little every day, and over time, it grows strong and tall. The same goes for your brain. Small, consistent efforts lead to big results. Here's the game plan. 3 simple steps to become smarter every day. Let's dive in. Train your brain. Challenge your mind with new and varied activities. Learn strategically. Use proven techniques to retain information better. Optimize your lifestyle. Support your brain with good sleep, exercise, and nutrition. These steps might sound simple, but trust me, they're incredibly powerful. Let's explore each one in detail. And here's a bonus tip. Don't try to do everything at once. Focus on one step at a time, and before you know it, you'll be making progress faster than you ever imagined. Step 1. Train your brain. Think of your brain like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. Another great way to train your brain, take up a hobby that requires focus and precision. For example, painting, knitting, or even building models can help improve your attention to detail and fine motor skills. And here's a fun fact, playing video games can actually be good for your brain. Studies show that action games can improve spatial awareness, reaction time, and even decision-making skills. Just make sure to balance screen time with other activities. One more tip, practice mindfulness. Activities like meditation or yoga can help improve focus, reduce stress, and even boost creativity. Plus, they're a great way to give your brain a break from the constant noise of everyday life. And don't forget about reading. Reading not only improves your vocabulary and comprehension, but also stimulates your imagination and critical thinking skills. Fiction, non-fiction, or even graphic novels, reading is a fantastic way to keep your brain sharp. Step 2. Learn strategically. It's not about how much you learn, but how well you learn it. Here's the thing, our brains are wired to forget. Without the right strategies, most of what we learn goes in one ear and out the other. So how do you learn smarter? Start by using active recall. Instead of passively reading or highlighting, test yourself on the material. For example, after reading a chapter, close the book and try to summarize what you just learned. Another tip, use spaced repetition. Instead of cramming, review the material over several days or weeks. This helps move the information from your short-term memory to your long-term memory. And here's a bonus tip. Teach what you've learned. When you explain something to someone else, it forces you to organize your thoughts and fill in any gaps in your understanding. Even if you don't have someone to teach, try explaining the concept out loud to yourself. You'll be amazed at how much more you retain. Another great way to learn strategically, use the Feynman technique, named after the famous physicist Richard Feynman. This technique involves breaking down complex concepts into simple terms. Here's how it works. Choose a concept you want to learn. Explain it it in simple language as if you were teaching it to a child. Identify any gaps in your understanding and go back to the source material. Simplify and refine your explanation. This technique not only helps you understand the material better, but also makes it easier to remember. And here's a pro tip: use visual aids. Diagrams, mind maps, and flowcharts can help you see the big picture and make connections between ideas. Plus, they're a great way to make studying more engaging. One more thing: practice interleaving. Instead of focusing on one subject for hours, switch between different topics. This helps your brain make connections between different concepts and improves long-term retention. Step 3, optimize your lifestyle. Your brain doesn't exist in a vacuum. What you eat, how you sleep, and even how you move your body all play a huge role in your cognitive function. Let's start with sleep. When you sleep, your brain consolidates memories, clears out toxins, and recharges for the next day. Skimping on sleep is like trying to drive a car with no gas. It just doesn't work. Aim for 7-9 hours of quality sleep each night. And here's a tip: create a bedtime routine to help your brain wind down. Avoid screens, caffeine, and heavy meals before bed. Another tip: keep your bedroom cool, dark, and quiet. These conditions are ideal for promoting deep, restorative sleep. Next up, exercise. Physical activity isn't just good for your body, it's great for your brain too. Exercise increases blood flow to the brain, boosts mood, and even promotes the growth of new brain cells. You don't have to run a marathon to reap the benefits. Even a 20-minute walk can make a difference. The key is to stay consistent. And here's a fun fact: aerobic exercise, like running or swimming, has been shown to improve memory and cognitive function. So lace up those sneakers and get moving. Finally, let's talk about diet. Your brain needs the right fuel to function at its best. Focus on foods rich in omega-3 fatty acids, antioxidants, and vitamins. Think fatty fish, nuts, berries, and leafy greens. And don't forget to stay hydrated. Even mild dehydration can affect your focus and cognitive performance. Here's a pro tip: avoid processed foods and sugary snacks. They might give you a quick energy boost, but they'll leave you feeling sluggish and unfocused in the long run. One more thing: don't underestimate the power of social connections. Spending time with friends and family can boost your mood, reduce stress, and even improve cognitive function. So make time for the people who matter most. And here's a bonus tip: practice gratitude. Taking a few minutes each day to reflect on what you're thankful for can improve your mental health and overall well-being. Plus, it's a great way to start or end your day on a positive note. Another tip: limit multitasking. While it might seem like you're getting more done, multitasking can actually reduce your productivity and increase stress. Instead, focus on one task at a time and give it your full attention. So there you have it: 3 simple steps to become smarter every day. Train your brain, learn strategically, and optimize your lifestyle. It's not about being a genius overnight. It's about making small, consistent changes that add up over time. And remember, you're not alone in this. We're all just trying to figure it out, one brain cell at a time. So take a deep breath, give yourself some grace, and let's do this together. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more life hacks from your favorite quirky stickman. Until next time, stay awesome.